Law enforcement-related shooting investigations are now underway.
Tonight, a man is charged in connection with an officer-involved shooting outside of the Club Lux on I-Drive. Jalen Atkins is charged with attempted first-degree murder and reckless display of a firearm. Orlando police say he was caught firing a gun in the parking lot when officers who were off duty at the time shot at him. He was struck and taken to the hospital.
And investigators are looking into a deadly deputy-involved shooting. Authorities say the 46-year-old suspect died after a shootout with deputies yesterday. Today, we're hearing one in a series of voicemails he left for his ex-girlfriend, who took out a restraining order on him.
I love you, and I'll always be waiting for you to come back to me.
Orange County Sheriff Jerry Deming says they're still investigating how the suspect got the weapons used to ambush deputies and say he considered himself a sovereign citizen.
This investigation is far from being over in terms of his activities and whether or not he was engaged in other unlawful activity or not.
His former girlfriend told us off camera she agreed to meet with him only to ask him one final time to stop calling her.
Now, those two shootings and two more last week are keeping Florida's Department of Law Enforcement busier than usual.
Manpower and hours of time are being diverted from crime cases.
West 2's Adrian Whitsett learned today that a trend that doesn't seem to be going away.
Our investigation is officially a criminal investigation.
As FDLE agents try to determine if a law enforcement officer had just cause to use deadly force. 9 days ago, on Orange Blossom Trail near Holden, the first of 4 new cases began.
It's a multi-month investigation that ties up quite a bit of resources on behalf of FDLE.
Special Agent in Charge Danny Banks tells me the investigations into shootings, like the one that killed a 46-year-old man who shot at Orange County deputies Sunday in a Conway Publix parking lot, keep going up.
Unfortunately, we see more people who are taking up arms against the police, and to a T, we see that more people are arming themselves and refusing to obey the commands of law enforcement.
A look at the numbers of in-custody deaths and law enforcement shootings FDLE Orlando investigated the last few years shows a spike from 2013 to 2014. Banks expects another jump for 2015.
Where we've been in the last 6 months, we're on pace to see a 50% increase.
Special Agent Banks says the investigations are important, but he'd rather have his agents focus elsewhere.
At the end of the day, that prevents us from doing criminal investigations where the conclusion of them is a real bad guy should go to jail.
And Banks recently made the decision that his office right here would investigate all law enforcement shootings, not just the ones that hit people. That means the number of cases could increase dramatically. Reporting live at FDLE Orlando headquarters, Adrian Whitsett, West 2 News on CW18.